Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and welcome back to Silverfall Earth Awakening. It is Wednesday, my dudes. It is Wednesday, November 15th. I have a frog in my throat. Excuse me, there we go. Mm. Uh, Today I was originally planning on doing some Van Helsing. But no matter what I did, every time I launched it, other than the initial splash screen and the text for the options, everything was just solid black. I tried resizing the window. I relaunched multiple times. I did everything but reboot the computer because I didn't want to bother with that. So I will have to probably reboot the computer for next time. But I don't know what's going on with Van Helsing. Who knows? Mystery. Technology has issues, and technology do what technology do. But I have backup plans, and backup plans for my backup plans, and even more backup plans for those. And today we are going to be doing some Silverfall. We will be picking up with Kane, and I believe we are helping the Necro Raiders? I think. Hello, Icarus. Let's see here. Move this around, move that around. Okay. This one monitor thing is a pain. There we go. Now I can see chat. And now back to here. Let's hide this, and then I didn't turn the music up, so I don't need to turn the music down. But let's bring this up so I can say thank you to the people who are able to help support my channel and the things that I'm doing on the channel and my Discord and everything else. And right now the people who are able to help support through Patreon are Almays 11 Zogma Infinium, Sean, Robert Kemp, Little Cuddles, and X Blaze Ninja Zero. Also, hello Johnny and Icarus and Little Cuddles in chat. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. And if you too would like to help support my channel, I have a link down below where you can either do a one-time tip to Streamlabs, or you can do something more ongoing through Patreon, and both of those links are down in the description alongside the link to the Discord, where if you follow that link, you will have to pick a role if you want to join the Discord, but there's just always something going on over there, so it's even though most of us are lurkers, it is a sort of a busy place. Definitely one of those ones where you're going to want to mute the sound from the notifications. Anyway, let's bring this back up. Let's come back over here. Move this all the way to the side of my screen as far as I can. That way if my mouse goes off, I don't actually grab the side of the window. That looks good. All right. So we are level 26 already. Holy cow. Let's get into it with Kane. Wait. Now, I know for a fact that at the end of the episode, I saved. This is not the Necro Raider village. This is the... Is it? No, this must be the Druids area. Hold on, map. Yeah, this is the Druids area. What on earth? Yeah, I had gone to Grey Bay. On screen. I know for a fact I did. I went through all the trouble of waiting all the extra time for everything to happen. What on earth? Well, let's bring this up. I need to go... over... Where am I? I'm there. I had talked to someone, I think in Silverfall, that was to send me off to Grey Bay. I specifically went the way of the boat so that I didn't have to walk my way there. Am I imagining this? Have I lost my mind? I really do believe that I left off in Grey Bay at the dock. I am very confused. Let's try this again. To Grey Bay, no. Vengeance, no. Yeah, I should be able to visit there. I manually saved. Well, looks like we're going on foot. Sorry, guys. I am utterly baffled. That... Well, at least we're getting kills. And these sound options are much louder than they were supposed to be as well. Huh. Ain't technology grand? Okay. So, not a whole lot of news since yesterday, but there is some. There's some news on the data pack Minecraft front. And that is... There's that frog in my throat. Let me take a drink here. There we go. The news is, I believe that I might be able to do the server as, instead of server, I might be able to get by with doing single player. The only real issue is that I won't have the ability to transport mobs. And what I could do, if I can't find another solution... Oh yeah, I have abominations. Uh, if I have no other options, what I can do is I can just, you know, command console in a spawn egg and just pretend that I had one. It is just a sort of a trivial difference, but where are you going? After yesterday's stream, I did make a new map, and I went in and was messing around in single player, and after I should say only after I was in the open to land so I could do the commands, only at that point did it start having more than 50 milliseconds per tick. And 50 milliseconds per tick is the same thing as saying 20 ticks per second. If you have 75 milliseconds per tick, that's 15 ticks per second. If you have 100, that's 10 ticks per second. 125 is 5 ticks per second. And if you have 130 milliseconds per tick, or I'm sorry, 150 milliseconds per tick, then that means that you have 0 ticks per second and your world is basically frozen. So you want to get about 50 milliseconds per tick. And I was staying at 30 all the way until I launched it as a temporary server so I could enter the commands. Okay, abominations, come on, be more aggressive. So I believe that as long as I keep it on single player, or at least periodically exit and relaunch, I should be okay for using it as just a single player thing. It is going to limit some of the functionality that the plugins that I'm using have, but if that means that I don't have to deal with 6 ticks per second, then I think it's okay. Oh, and also the some of the functionality that wasn't working, like when you wake up, you're supposed to see what type of food you need to eat for that day. Some of that functionality actually worked when it was on the single player. So I'm thinking that that's just going to have to be the solution. Just do it as single player. And that will also fix some of the issues that were happening in the New in Town data pack. Ooh, blue item. No. This isn't going to get me to Gray Bay, is it? No, this is going south. I don't want to go south. I want to go east. So let's go back north again. Looks like I have to cut over that way. Really like to know why it didn't leave me where I manually saved last time. Very confusing. Here. Go play with the tree dragon. resistance to shadow. I mean, this is better than what I've got, except it trades some 30% shadow damage for 10% air damage. But I'm not doing any healing. I think that this is just gonna have to be a trash item. Okay. That's fine. What have you got? Agility, resistance to ice. What's this? No additional armor. And you have resistance to stun. So not that. And this is 40% healing. What are you? 50% healing. So check this out. No. And mechanical saw. One-handed. Faster attack speed. Sure. It's definitely techie. Okay, that'll work. You can't tell what that pengu. Oh, the thing that cuddles. It's waving. Maybe it's sweat. Maybe it's a sweaty pingu. It is slightly warm today after all. Ow! Okay, guys. Why don't you know, help? A penguin waving with a tear. Why is Pingu sad? Why did you make Pingu cry? Why cry, Pingu? But yeah, the world on my single player setup was running so absolutely smoothly that I think I might be able to add more data packs to it. Which is so stupid that it's that much different for running a server. I really want to be able to offer more stuff, more fun. Do you have infinite health? Okay, there we go. can't see anything that's going on here, but that's some pretty nice grass for early 2000s. Ring and a necklace. What did we get? It's just a ring and just a necklace. Wait a minute. Oh, you sent me into this area just to hook over to that area. How special. Alright. So today I was almost contemplating doing the idle and clicker extravaganza stream that I had been slowly building a plan toward, but I realized I need to solidify at least 2 more games that I will feel comfortable having going all at the same time as the rest. I want them to be more idle than hands-on. And I already have a number that I can do with that. There's Idle Slayer, there's Cell to Singularity, there's what's this one here? Well, there's Pincremental. Unnamed Space Idol is what it's called. I could also have Grim Clicker, because I am trying to get one more achievement in that, but the frequency with which I have to interact with Grim Clicker in order to keep the ball rolling is a little bit more hands-on. So, I have a bunch of clicker games that I've quote-unquote beaten, and so it really won't be all that fun for me to include like Adventure Capitalist and stuff like that, because there's nothing new that's going to happen. There's Tap Tap Infinity. I could do that one, because I'm making progress on that. The space one, the Space Traveler one. That's a nice tree. Sorry. The Space Traveler one, I'm still iffy about. This corridor feels like I'm being forced into a route that I'm not able to leave. Oh, the Space Idol. On the unnamed Space Idol, I just surpassed a threshold where I'm able to go significantly faster and further, so that's fun. In those idle games, it's always fun when you find a hurdle that you've finally been able to get past, and then there's this period of just push, 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 push. I love when I get to those points in them. Okay. Well, it might be just as well that I'm having to fight all the way over to Gray Bay, because these fights are taking a little bit longer than they probably ought to. And maybe I'm getting an adequate amount of XP to justify the amount of time spent. Help me level up a bit. Let's see here. Skills. Shooting skills. Chance of missiles so that it inflicts extra elemental damage. Avenger spirits. All the enemies nearby are attacked for a brief period. Oh, I'm not down there yet. Actually, I can't even get that yet. I need to stick to here. Let's just max this column out for now. That way I can just overall be better with my gun. The ideal idle and clicker game has the reset, prestige, reincarnation, whatever you want to call it. It has it so that usually within about 10-ish minutes of manually doing stuff on the next incarnation, you're roughly back where you were before you reincarnated. That's a sign of a pretty good one, because you want to feel like you're making progress. There are exceptions to this. Time clickers is one where you don't necessarily advance that quickly, but there is still advancement. This is a dead end. This is what I was afraid it was going to be. This is a dead end. I was saying it felt like I was being corralled. Can I... Aha! Now, I could try to include Fallout Shelter, but Fallout Shelter isn't really that much of an idle game. When something's happening, you have to be paying attention to everything. And so it won't really be all that effective having it included. I want to be able to have a sort of a generally mindless experience where I've got maybe 6 or 8 games all at once, and I'm taking turns focusing on one or another. I just realized that whole time my abomination was stuck behind me. Oh, this is a dead end too. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Maybe not. Fallout. A Bethesda game isn't a Bethesda game if you aren't forced to have to use the command console at some point during your session. Let's see here. There's a hill. Can I... Aha! Is this the intended road to Gray Bay? I think this is the intended road to Gray Bay. All right. My inventory is full. What? Oh. Maximum stack of 99. Gotcha. This is the intended route to go to Great Bay, not clearly marked elsewhere. Really would much have preferred to arrive by boat, but you know what? This is XP. So I don't recall if doing the quests here in Grey Bay is going to send me up this way. I'm going to go to the companion quest before I visit Grey Bay. That way I don't lose track of it. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Don't run away. I've leveled up again. I didn't even notice. That's awesome. Spend more points, please. Come on, guys. Kill that. If anyone's going to take the easy way and shoot things from afar and stay out of melee, it's me, not the bad guys. You don't get to do my tricks. So I'm thinking tomorrow is probably going to be more work on the wall for Undercity, because I at the very least want to get the perimeter done. It's not too much more work. I have the tops of the walls to build up, and I have to put the caps on. And then once I get those on, I'm going to put those little inset decorations on the outside of the wall all the way around. And then obviously I'll have to leave a place for the door for the entrance, but other than that, I think the wall is pretty much just a little bit more building before it's done. Looks like I crossed the bridge. The fighting had finished, but there was still a dude there. The AI is squirrely sometimes. Oh, did you see all that loot going down into the ravine? Ah. So anyway, looks like tomorrow's going to be the Undercity Wall-On performing. And then I'm going to plan on Friday being some testing on a new world for the data pack stuff, just to see if it's going to misbehave in some way. And also I want to try to add, can I not? Oh, I see. I want to see if I can add a couple more data packs, because if I'm going to be able to, I lost my abomination. If I'm going to be able to have more resources, more freedom, then I want to take advantage of it. Alright, what do you want? Do you want to hire some mercenaries? No, but I think my friend has something to say to you. It's been a long time since we've seen each other. The last time you tried to arrest me for having massacred people on your orders. Do you remember? With pleasure. So, an unabashed bad guy. Gotcha. But of course, how could I forget the stupid fool who has been my scapegoat for all these years? And you've come back for more, I suppose? In a way, yes, I've come back for what you owe me. Your life for mine. Lead the way. Oh, thanks, McCain. That wretch didn't deserve to live, and I'm happy to have put an end to him. Thank you. Thanks to you. You're welcome. I was happy to help. Okay. Okay, good. Heal yourself, Morka. That was unfortunate, being in a text box. Okay. Now we can go back to Gray Bay. And okay, I did not see myself level up. All right. Might as well get some more XP on the way. Now, It says dismemberer, not December. Okay. Uh, one thing that is a bit different from how I normally would play this game is I would clear every bit of every single map before I move on to another zone. That way, for sure, I found all the quests, and I have got like tons of XP, and so by the time I move on to the next zone, I'm probably overpowered. But I don't want to spend my whole time clearing the maps for these streams, so I am having to get the experience as I go, and hopefully I can pace it so that it's not killing too much time, and I'm moving the storyline forward at a reasonable speed. I was able to get a little bit extra experience by getting lost, so that was nice. Now, many of the things I'm encountering are yellow numbers instead of just red or purple. Okay. Stick to the road generally. I think after I get this column maxed out, I think what I probably ought to do is focus on the mech stuff here, or the tech stuff. You come here. How did you get here? Of your business, I want to enter the city. But of course, I think rather you are going to give me all your possessions and weapons. Maybe then I won't break your legs. Someone in the region should be able to take the rest. I doubt it very much. Loads of fun. Oh, I'm full of coarse leather too. All right. Well, that was busy. Skill person. You're the merchant. Okay. No button to just sell the whole stack? Guess not. Now we've got some more room. Alright. What we have here that's useful looks like that's trash. I already identified all these as trash. Armor. And I looked at everything up to there. Cool. So trash, trash, trash. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Trash. Sweet. Okay, so we need to find a quest person. You're a quest person. Hello, traveler. I have some questions to ask you, if you wouldn't mind. Go ahead. I'm conducting an inquiry, and am at present looking for a Necro Raider who has used an invention for a purpose other than its primary use to make inappropriate use of it. Sorry, but I hope you have more information than that, or it will be difficult to find your Necro Raider. Have you noticed that the place is swarming with them? Of course, but to tell you the truth, all I know is that the invention was originally an extremely efficient anti-poison serum. Our man would have found a way to make it a potion to preserve tissue. I don't see what the problem is. Are you protecting the interests of the original inventor? Not at all. I'm a member of the Mechanical Temple. We make sure that science is used for beneficial purposes, and we also have an ethics committee. That's all very well, but what does this preserving potion... Come on, don't act like you don't understand. You're behaving like a druid. What do you think allows the Necro Raiders to preserve their necro-animated servants for more than 3 days? Well, put like that. And what does your Necro Raider look like? Okay. This is so small on my screen, I have to basically get nose to monitor. I don't have that information, but having invented such a thing, I suppose he must be well known in the area. Unfortunately, few people will agree to speak to me. The temple is much respected in these parts, you see. But maybe you could find an informant to help me lay my hands on that fellow. Yes, in fact, I do know an informant, but why should I help you? Or, alas, I can't spare the time. Yes, I do know an informant. I can teach you a few things about mechanics, and after that, since I will have accomplished my mission, I could perhaps help you for a while in return. What do you say? Ooh, you look melee. It's a deal. Okay. You look melee and you're tech driven. It's a win-win. Dance lame. It sounds like I'm about to replace your oh that you keep doing. Sirius the serpent-tongued. Okay.
Yes. Do I know you? Well, I hope so. Are you looking for something in particular? Separate parts, an arm to be redone, a mechanical eye, a pair of them. I have a special offer on ribcage strengtheners. Buy one and get a mechanical thumb for free.
I'm not here to buy your goods.
Then you're wasting my time.
Lieutenant Glardo, that's his name, Glardo sent me. I need some information, and it seems that you know everything that goes on here.
If you are so well informed, then you should know that everything has its price.
I'll give you whatever you feel is necessary to tell me what happened to the Princess of Igreed, who was kidnapped after an attack not far from Silverfall, and I will give you everything you need to find out where the Necrorator who invented the preserving potion can be found. So let's say 2,000 gold pieces. I'll bring him to you. How's that? Very well. Here they are. Well, there's a little village. I thought you said you're going to bring them to me. Little village to the south of the big cemetery, a port. He is there. But you know, so many people are looking for him after his invention that he's become completely paranoid. He attacks on sight anyone who doesn't recognize. Thanks, but I have something else to ask you.
If you are so well informed, then you should know that everything has its price. I have indeed heard about that. That is villainous. Even their king is dead, it seems. For the modest sum of 10,000 gold pieces, I should be able to tell you who is behind all that.
Here it is, so now tell me what you know, and it had better be worth what I've just paid you.
They are Necro Raiders, and very extreme ones at that.
Oh, you don't speak this dialogue? That's so inconsistent. They give off something intensely evil. Before, we had few problems with the Necro Raiders, even if they did dominate the region. We even did business with them, but some time ago we saw a giant zeppelin arrive towards Solitude in the north of here. Troops arrived and they attacked us. It also appears that the attack on the king started in Solitude. And where is that exactly? Towards the high plateaus of the north. Look here on your map, but gaining access to the port isn't easy. I'm sure they won't be welcoming me with open arms. That's true, I would say your expedition tends to suicide, but it's your neck. Thank you for your help. Sirius the serpent-tongued. Okay. We're going to do the side quest first, because I'm eager to get the melee. Be nice to have 2 trolls? Okay. I think the main one is yellow, so the side quest. Yeah, that's Solitude. This is okay. Yeah. I need to go that way. Sweet deal. That's not. How do I get out of here? Can I fast travel? Of course I can't. Let's go to Gray Bay. I'm at Gray Bay, but let's go to here and see if maybe taking off from this point will give me some information. Oh, hello. Aha, exactly the type of person I was hoping to find. Just need someone bold, a real adventurer. That's me, you are right. What is this about? You see, I'm a man of science. Aha! So am I. And at the moment, I am studying the strange cults of primitive people, and I need someone to bring me back information about the strange statues that they have built. My, that seems interesting, but what will I gain? When you speak of primitive people, are you thinking of those that follow nature? Or I unfortunately have something better else to do right now. Let's go with the middle option. Yes, you know, these strange beings dressed in animal skins who venerate a horned goddess. Yes, that's what I thought. Listen, we don't study people like they were animals, and I refuse to take notes about the cult of Gaia for a scientist. Goodbye. Or, yes, I know who you mean. That seems alright to me, but what will I gain? Yes, science. Making advances in the world's knowledge isn't enough for you? And if I offered you a few primitive weapons from my collection, some are surely magical, they glow in the dark. Very well, where can I find your statues? There are several, but you must begin with the one that is in the Elf Swamp. Here, I'll mark them on your map. I'm going. Oh! Okay. Won't be doing that right now. There we go. This feels like it's taking me right to where I teleported from just then. How do I get out of here? I want out of town. I guess I have to go all the way this way and then go around. And you have a quest. If you'd like to earn a bit of money, there's a reward out right now for anyone who kills 5 Necro brains. Yes, thank you. So I guess I just have to go around the city. That feels weird, not having a door on both sides. Okay. Oh, I leveled up again. So how goes things today? I believe I'll have to go this way. That's a big weapon. Let's kill it. I'm getting the impression that I can't go through here. Looks like it's steamrolling me to have to go across this way. Let's fast travel. And I guess this time we go around that little cleft. So you don't want your auto disassembler to find your fancy loot, huh? What's this? Garbage. Got it. Wait a minute. Out of control experiments. Okay, there we go. I knew something was wrong. Speaking of ghouls, I was tossing around the idea of making a character in the original Fallout game and then having them interact with things that related to like radiation and whatnot, and give a storyline reason for my character to start to become a ghoul. And then continue using that same character. There's no way I can cross here. Continue using that same character across the next game, Fallout 2, and then the next and the next, and then just keep using the same character, rebuilt from scratch, obviously, each time, but give it, use the command consoles and whatnot to give it some semblance of continuity between the games, and just pretend like the part where they came from the vault, other than the very first game, didn't happen. That I was just someone out wandering around, and I just happened to find myself in the different locations. And that I am just a ghoul that's out on adventure or something like that. Give me that juicy experience. No, not so much that. More like, some of the games have perks or detriments that you get when you get enough radiation. And what I was thinking was having the continuity be based more along the lines of maybe some stats and then perhaps a little bit of gear, but starting from scratch, so to speak. Just a normal level 1 character, but just like giving myself the negative traits, like the, I don't know, the one where I can just drink the water without getting radiation poisoning and that sort of thing. That way, it was the vibe of being a successful ghoul. Feels like I'm actually going the right way for once, but I also just leveled. Oh yeah. My abomination and my mech don't travel across the zones with me. Keep forgetting that. I will say this, by starting with that atomic blast attack, it does force my party to attack what I'm going after. Yeah, when it comes to games, not only do I like to add story where there isn't any, like habitually, I also really enjoy adding my own story where there is an existing one, so that I'm just playing a smaller part of a much larger story that I'm independent of. Morka, what were you doing in Melee? This is the first purple number I've seen in a while. There we go, I just had to step forward a little bit. Get him, fellas. No, I don't want that. I want that. Well, yeah, it is one character. I just read your message there. It is one character, technically, but it's not like I can extract a character from one game and inject it in another game. So what I would have to do is I would have to fudge things around a bit to make it have the feel of being a continuous character. Okay, guys, come on, attack him. Don't just sit there. Alright, what's this ring? Agility. You need more agility. Why can't I wear this? I don't have enough strength, and I don't have enough strength. Okay. You also don't have enough strength. What's your strength at? 45. You're a long way away. Consistency and continuity between Fallout games? What blasphemy is this that you speak? Surely the fabrics of both space and time and also society would crumble if they had consistency between the Fallout games. Okay. Don't just stand there and get shot. You're better than that. What'd I just pick up? Razor blade. Ooh. It's not a tech weapon though. There we go. Another razor blade. Hey, it's getting nighttime on the game. Forgot there's a day-night cycle. That's another level. Tens across the board there. Let's go over to this. Sure, why not? I'll do this and then I'll max this guy out. I think whatever that loot was consigned to the void. What's down there? Actually, what is down there? Oh my god. This is where I logged out. Last time. Down there. Can I pass bind? Alright. Keep going. Aha! Awesome. Never mind me, I'm just breaking all of your containers. Call me Link. Oh, can't go through there. Ah, I see. Alright. Back to Grey Bay. Quest complete. Let's swap out companions. If I can remember. Okay. You.